It is most definitely important. As here we go, Tucker versus Tempo. We're off. Tucker through the first chicane. Cleanly, so is Tempo. Both racers neck and neck in the early game.
Yeah, Tucker's a little far behind to try and go for a bump on Tempo in turn 2, but we'll see what he lines up for.
We'll see what he lines up for. Into turn 1, both racers look to be going for the gate jump. They get it cleanly. Tucker may be a little wide out of turn 1. Both racers do go for the gate jump. Tucker playing it a bit safer.
I think Tucker wanted to go for a flip there, but his line wasn't right, so he had to adjust and go down and land on the gate.
Right. So far, Tempo maintaining a lead, but at any moment that could change.
Tucker's doing a good job to keep it close. It's what he needs to do.
Exactly. Into the canyon, Tempo expertly through.
Let's see if Tempo's going to play this corner safe. He does. He has
Yeah,
another way of taking that corner that it shaves off about 0.4 seconds, but it's pretty risky. He was going for it for a while, but I think in races, he's reverted back to the old way of taking the corner.
Makes sense. You've got a 2-second lead, just play it safe. But here's the second chicane. You can make up a lot of ground on this.
Yeah, Tucker's going to be hoping for a mistake from Tempo at this point. Tempo's got a good lead between them.
He does. Tempo, so impressive to watch. Just holds down Errol the entire way through. And I can hardly even hold down Errol while doing an air dribble in normal Rocket League.
There's nobody quite like Tempo. Nobody does it like him. The level of card control that he has. It looks like Tempo may have slightly clipped the pylon there coming out of Caving the Cave. But he recovered just fine.
Yeah. He's got a very comfortable 2-second lead at this point.
Tucker going really low.
That was dangerous. Tucker, that could have been the race right there.
It really could have been. He was probably an inch away from having his car be teleported, but he kept it up just enough.
Yeah. Now, Tempo is not far enough out that he can afford to do the up and down. He has to go through the dodgy shortcut.
It's taking a pretty safe. Oh, that flip really brought him out.
Tucker's chance. Oh, both racers.
Tucker gonna risk it. Tucker's gonna risk it. He bumps Tempo. Tempo down.
Oh, Tempo
in the water.
Tucker, he's done it.
It all depends on if he actually triggered that fourth ring and got that ring. I think he did, but there's a chance he didn't. We'll find out when he crosses the finish line here.
He did. Tucker is your race 1 winner in an exciting finish.
Wow, what a finish. That's a shortcut from Tempo. That bump really threw him out, and his flip recovery wasn't the best. Tucker was able to get one on him and put him out of position.
And that's right. And here we are right into race 2. Just goes to show you that no matter how big the lead is, it's never over on this map.
Yeah, Tucker's...
Go ahead, sorry.
Tucker did well to capitalize on Tempo's mistake in the shortcut. That's where it's going to come down for a lot of these races.
I think Tempo was a bit wide coming out of the exit there. May have slowed him down. Tucker is right on Tempo. Very small gap between these two racers. I don't think Tucker can go for a bump though.
Tucker was lining up a bump to go on Tempo, but
Yeah.
Tempo played it really safe.
Oh, and Tucker gets the worst of it. A contested landing, and it ends with Tucker in the water.
I don't think Tucker could see Tempo coming down from his high pylon bounce. He just came down on top of him and knocked him straight in the water. Came as a big surprise for him.
Yeah, that seems like what happened. Very unfortunate for Tucker. And now Tempo's got an even bigger lead. 3 seconds now.
Little mistake from Tempo up on the gate ahead. Giving some time back to Tucker.
Oh, this is going to be another... This is going to be another one that comes down to the shortcut.
Yeah,
As
if
so many
this
air
pace
races
stays
often
up, yeah.
do. Yeah. Into the second chicane, though. We'll see if Tempo makes a mistake and allows Tucker to gain some more ground. But it's Tempo. Of course he doesn't make a mistake going through the chicane.
No, you can't really expect any mistakes until the shortcut. We saw it on the
shortcut-
last race.
Yeah, the shortcut is the hardest part of this map, ladies and gentlemen. As both racers are through fairly clearly. Also, great work from Panic on the camera.
He's trying his hardest.
He is, and we love him for it. Tempo's got a pretty secure lead until the shortcut.
Yeah, this is about the same position he was in last race.
Yeah.
We'll see if Tucker keeps it up a bit more to not risk any deaths on this corner.
Yeah, Tucker knows that he can just wait until the shortcut. Just play it safe until the shortcut, and then hopefully Tempo has a bad shortcut like he did last time. Here it is, that oh-so-defining moment. Tempo's through the first ring, bit of a high bounce.
He does good to correct and get through the second ring. He's got a good
Right.
line. It's the same mistake, same ring that messed him up.
Same
gonna
ring,
give Tucker
is through, but Tempo's through first. What a recovery.
Tempo just had the momentum in that last ring that carried him through. Tucker bumped that ring and it slowed him down just enough.
Tucker putting the nice one in chat. Great respect between these racers. And Tempo is your race 2 winner. Congratulations to Tempo. What a race. I expect to see Tucker going for more bumps. I don't know. Does Tucker go for bumps? That is the question.
He definitely goes for bumps on turn 2 if he can. He was lining one up in the last race, but Tempo, he's learned to go for that high pylon bounce over on the right to eliminate any chance of anybody bumping him. He gives up a little bit more time, but nobody can bump him when he's going up that high.
We shall see what happens as race 2 is already underway. And it's the same story again. Tempo gets out to the early lead. Oh, Tucker, bit slow on the flip there. Not within bumping range of Tempo.
Just a front flip at the top from him instead of a diagonal flip, losing a little bit of time. He's well out of range for going for any sort of bump.
Right. That flip is oh so important. The smallest mistakes here can have the biggest impacts, as both racers will elect to go for the gate jump. They're through cleanly. Tucker, oh, that was clean. Might make up a couple milliseconds here. Oh no! No, Tucker messes up the gate jump. That is oh so devastating.
Yeah, it's going to take a big mistake from Tempo at this point for him to catch up. Maybe another mishap in the shortcut. Probably have to bide his time until then. No, a little mistake.
As you say it, a slight mistake from Tempo hitting the pylon. Able to recover well, but that should give Tucker a bit of time to catch up.
I think Tucker made a mistake as well, because he actually lost 0.2 seconds in that section.
Could very well be. It's so impressive just watching Tempo easily get through the chicane while beautifully air rolling.
I've heard him be described as a mechanical maestro, and that perfectly sums it up.
Exactly. Bit wide out of the turn there, but Tempo, that's no problem for him.
He almost hits the top of the cave there. Does well to prevent his car from hitting that and going in the water.
That would have been very bad for Tempo. But yeah, Tempo's got a 5-second lead. He could go for the up and down, but I don't think he'll risk it. I think he'll go for the shortcut.
I think he will. If he has a 6-second lead, I expect him to go up and down.
Right. But since
we'll see what he decides.
Yeah. We'll see. That oh so defining moment is coming up.
If it's a 6-second lead, it's still possible for Tucker to make up the time. It just has to be a perfect shortcut.
He's going for the up and down. It's still possible for Tucker to come back. He just has to have the best shortcut of his life through the first lane clean.
That's going to be it for him.
Yeah, that's going to be the race for Tempo. Tempo will win race number 3. An early mistake on from Tucker and a couple other mistakes. Lead for an easy race win for Tempo. It is indeed, in fact, very hard to beat that. Our racers are extremely talented. As here we go, race number 4, the deciding race. Will it be a draw, or will Tempo come home from the victory? I think Tucker made a mistake going through the first chicane. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks to be about as far back as he was last race. Not the position he wants to be in. He needs to have a clean race from here on out to have a chance.
That is 100% true. Clean through the gate jump. Into turn 2. Both racers will go for the gate jump. Oh!
Tempo's slowing it down. What is he doing? I don't know if he had a bad line or what had happened, but he slowed it down and he's making mistakes now.
Tempo with, I don't want to say the choke, but that's what it is. And now Tucker's in the lead.
It looked like Tucker made a slight mistake on turn 3. Tempo was able to make up some time and keep it real close to him.
It is
Tucker's
really
going to be
close.
hearing that boost right in his ear.
Yes, yes, he is. As both, oh, Tucker's a bit slow. This could be an overtake.
Going for 2 separate gate jumps.
Side by side as they go down the stretch. Oh, contact! Slight contact. They're so close together.
Tempo's all in Tucker's camera. It's hard for him to line up his car, and he gets the overtake on him.
Tempo takes the lead. But I don't think it'll last long. Oh, the bump! Tucker's in the water. Tempo's recovered.
I think that was a risky play by Tucker going for a bump there.
I'm not sure. I think that could have potentially been accidental. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But
it's hard for me to tell. I know Tucker does go for bumps if he can.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it's so hard to slow yourself down through the chicane sometimes, especially with Tempo being right there.
It is easy to hit somebody right in front of you if they're slowing down as you're trying to as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, after an exciting few seconds, Tempo's back to about a 4-second lead, rounding up. Once again, it's all gonna come down to that dodgy shortcut. And it's called the dodgy shortcut for a reason.
Yes, it's no guarantee. It's always a risk when you go for it. Tempo's gonna be lining it up. He doesn't want to leave anything to chance.
Bit high. Oh, he makes a mistake. Can he recover? Yes, he can. Oh, and Tucker's in the water. And that should be the race for Tempo.
I think Tucker just messed up his entry, and that destroyed any chance that he had of catching up.
He did. The 13-year-old mechanical maestro out of Denmark. The underdog at the beginning of the season to dominate about however far we are through. I'm not entirely sure. But Tempo is your winner.
I don't think anybody's too surprised there.